All right, this is Greg Baker here at Eurocars. I'm going to do a quick walk around on this. I'm going to start pointing out some of the things that me as a car person would like to know. First off, it was really well cared for. You know, you talk about a car with 100,000 miles on it, and typically what you're going to see is maybe some rock chips or something like that, and this one just doesn't have it. It is dirty right now from that rainstorm we had yesterday afternoon, but I mean, the paint was really well kept. You know, you got upgrade because it's Cadillac, that light stock right there. It's got the HID, super bright whites, you know, and then down there at the bottom, you've got your fog lamps. So, first thing I like to do is I like to look down the side of the car, and I'm looking for door dings and things like that. And this one's in really nice shape. I don't see any. Second thing is I look for, especially over here on the curb side, is has somebody hit the curb with the wheels. And this one is just super nice. All four of them, all the way around, are just fantastic. Just no worries at all. You see here, this guy, that's your side step. So every time you open and close that door, she's going to go back up for you. There she goes. So there you go with this guy. Just again, great shape. I've got plenty of tread on these tires. You're probably going to go another 20,000 miles on these tires before you really want to maybe next winter replace them. Depends how much you're driving. Has an upgraded exhaust. You can see that right there. It's an MBRP. So, and then looking back down this side, again, just don't see any door dings or anything like that. I've got the rear sensors and a backup camera here. There we go. 7-pin hitch. So if you're going to do any towing, you're covered there. Inside. Okay, so I have a little scratches on this plastic that coats it, but nothing was really spilled or, you know, anything like that. And of course you see the levers here for the to remove the top, and then of course that panel straight ahead will go down into the car. You got to move the seats, but that'll go down so you have a pass-through. So looking down this side, let's take a good look, and I'm not seeing any door dings. You know, it's just a really nice truck. Okay, so we got what maybe amounts to a little, this is just dirt, but you would expect a car like this, maybe a couple of little things. There's that other, and then I'll show you the front here as well. So again, really well cared for. So let's climb on inside a little bit, and the things that, there you go with the side step coming down. The things I look for is the leather doing what it was supposed to do? And this one is just a little bit of wrinkling in there. You know, been very well cared for. And I look at excessive wear will get into these seams, and I just not seeing any of it. So the back's in really good shape, just all the way around. It does have a few things for the rear seat people. Okay, and that red, white, yellow, that'll hook into the display up there in the front seat. So I'm looking at the headliner. Did anybody ever pop a soda and have it go wild? And I'm just not seeing that. It's nice and clean. And from here you can kind of see where the sunroof is. So let's jump on in, take a look at the interior. So this wood grain is not scratched up, and that's usually the first thing that happens in an older car, is this gets all scratched up. It was well cared for. Everything else, just take a look. You know, this plastic's not all scratched up or anything like that. You know, these speaker covers aren't dented or anything. So here we go. I've got 8-way seat, lumbar support there. So let's take a look. And this one's doing the same thing as we saw in the back. The leather is creasing, but it was well cared for, so it's not cracking or anything like that. And then I'm looking at this seam. The seam's in great shape. And then coming up on the bolster, same thing. So I do have automatic headlights. I have, let's take a look at the steering wheel. Cruise control, heated steering wheel. Here's all of your hands-free Bluetooth phone buttons over here on this side. So 111584 is the mileage on this. And then these buttons, again, I'm looking at this wood grain trim. I see a little scratch right there, but I don't think you can really see it in the pictures. It's that mild. But all the way around, other door, it's all just been well cared for. So I do have heated and air conditioned seats, and then the dual climate control. There's all of your buttons there. Navigation is in there. Multi-CD player, that's for that button. DVD player so that you can watch again from the back to the front, but you can put a DVD in there. I can turn off my rear sensors if I got something in tow. And this button here, if your wife's a little bit shorter than you are, the pedals will move as opposed to her moving the seat up too close to the steering wheel. I've got tow haul button on the end, and then the ability to use the transmission for climbing mountains, mountain passes, and things like that. So up here, I've got HomeLink garage door openers, and then there's all of my buttons for the sunroof, which there it is. And then of course OnStar in and the gradient mirror. So like I said, the headliner is just in really nice shape. Here's the microphone for your hands-free Bluetooth phone. And then looking at this seat, and that's what I say, I've got a little bit of creasing, but that's leather doing what leather's supposed to do, and nothing to worry about as far as the bolsters go. So all in all, just really a very nice vehicle, well kept. For the money, I think it's a good value, and that's one thing that's always important to me, because I'm just a guy who appreciates value. I hope you are too, and hope this helps.